Welcome to another episode on our channel. I wanted to talk today about head sculpts. Typically, I don't talk about head sculpts, so this is more of an informative episode than anything else. There is a tendency now on eBay for some sellers to show you a head sculpt that you will not get after you order it. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about some warning signs that may clue you in on sellers who won't be sending you the head that you see in the photograph. All right, so this first picture is showing you 5 heads that I fell in love with. Al Pacino, The Punisher, Crossbones, Face Pool, and Jackie Chan. Now, the first warning sign is that the heads have no neck. The second warning sign is that the heads aren't being held by a hand. The third warning sign, at least with the first 3 pictures, are that the pictures are very dark, they're shadows, you can't see details, that sort of thing. The fourth picture of Face Pool, female there, you can see more of her, that's true. But when I show you the actual photo of the head, it looks different. And then Jackie Chan, that's in white, but again, no neck, no hands, either for Face Pool or Jackie Chan. These are all kind of the same. No necks, no hands, shadows for 3 of them, hard to see details. Another thing that may indicate that you're in trouble is the description. So if you look under the description and you see on the far right side at the top, you see brand and it says unbranded, that's probably going to be a warning sign that you won't get the head that you are seeing on the auction page. You can have a lot more confidence if you see something like Kumik or Headplay or Hot Toys or some brand that you recognize. But when it says unbranded, that's, again, a warning sign in conjunction with the other warning signs we just talked about. So when I see these warning signs, but I like the head and I want to see if I'm going to get the head that I see, what I do is I am the eBay seller, and I basically ask them directly, is this the head that I will actually receive? Sometimes they won't answer me. That's a warning sign in and of itself. But if I still want the head, what I'll do is I'll IM them and say I'm going to purchase the head, but if it's not as pictured, please refund me, because I will ask for a refund if the head that I receive is not as photographed. Now, it may not be identical to the photograph, but if it's a shadow to the photograph, of course I'm going to ask for a refund. So 9 times out of 10, they will show me the photograph then. So now I want you to look at this next picture. So there I have the 5 heads that I saw on eBay. And this was a person who didn't respond to me initially until I purchased the heads and said, if they don't come as pictured on the auction sheet, I will return the heads. I'll ask eBay for a refund. And immediately the person then emailed me the photographs of the heads. And every single case, the heads look different from the photographs. You start to see more details. And as you see more details, you start to see more problems. And I can't go through all the details that I see that are wrong, but I'll pick on crossbones the most. All these heads are elongated, but when you look at crossbones and you look at the top picture, you can see beard stubble. I mean, there are bumps, and it definitely looks like stubble. When you look at the photograph, it's more like lines. It's not as defined as beard stubble. And you can't tell there are problems with the eyes with the top picture, but with the bottom picture, the eyes seem off. as does the eyes of almost everyone here. But the elongation of the face tells you that some things have been photoshopped, or the angle of the picture taken with the shadows have masked what you will actually get. So this is a frustration, and I'm just trying to help you guys avoid getting taken on eBay. So let me show you another photograph. This, sometimes when you see a customized figure, you're going, hey, that's harder to fake the head. So here's a picture of the Punisher, with the head, and the head actually looks halfway decent. And I was actually very impressed, and I was even considering getting this figure because the head looked so cool, and it was actually on a body. So I had more confidence that this would be what I would get. But then I started to notice things in the face, and I decided to magnify the head. So the next picture is the head magnified. And you can see there's a dark line that comes from one end of the ear around his chin up to the other side of the ear. Somebody has photoshopped that in. And there is some pixelations occurring at the top of the head where the hair is shaved off, around the ears, and around the chin before it meets the neck. Somebody has definitely photoshopped this. If you look close enough, you look above the upper lip, and you will see some lines there. Sorry, let me say it again. You will see some lines there. I kind of got close to my laptop here to see, but you'll see some lines there shooting across the top part of the lip. And if you get close to the chin, and you really look hard at the chin, in the middle of the chin, towards the bottom, you'll see kind of like a box, like it's been photoshopped in. So whoever is selling this figure has taken a picture of the figure, but it looks to me like they photoshopped the head. So I have no confidence that this is the head that I will actually get. It looks great, but I don't think this is the head I'm going to get if I buy this figure. So this last photograph basically shows you the Punisher as he almost always is pictured in these unbranded auctions. On the far right is the head of the Punisher in the hand of the person selling the head sculpt. And in the middle is probably what it looks most like. That's the head. And all I can say is maybe the angle is wrong, but that head sculpt in the middle looks very unremarkable to me. It's like it's flat, it's dead. The eyes aren't sparkly. The hair is glossy. The facial features are not very detailed. So this is just a frustration I have with heads. And I've learned the hard way, when you try to customize, your biggest challenge is to get good heads. So I wanted to share that with you to help you. If you decide you're going to customize figures, be very, very cautious about head sculpts, especially. Clothing, you usually don't have to worry about bodies. You usually don't have to worry about accessories. You usually don't have to worry about head sculpts. Worry about those. All right. So do your due diligence and ask the right questions. Video record unboxings. Make sure you take good pictures of the head you receive, and take good pictures of the heads on the auction, and make sure you make the case to the seller that you expect to get a refund, or you're going to ask for a refund through eBay. And most of the time they don't want to do that. They'll even sometimes give you a full refund. But I don't want to do that. I don't want a head even if I get a full refund for it, I don't want a head I can't use. And usually these heads are so awful, you can't use them. Seriously, believe me on that one. So anyway, I hope you've learned something. If you have, consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. In the meantime, everyone, please have a great day.